I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, people's thoughts in mid-October naturally turn to postseason baseball and the World Series. But as Week 7 of the NFL comes your way, we've got our own version of a fall classic lined up for you here. Titans, Vikings, now!
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hi, folks, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to the Hubert 8 Humphrey Metrodome. Here with me in the booth, my longtime associate, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, this game has got a playoff atmosphere with a chance at the #1 spot in the division at stake.
Well, the pressure's on, Dan. You better believe it. Can secure #1 in their division with a win. And with these kind of matchups, it all comes down to rhythm. Whatever team can establish an offensive and defensive rhythm earliest will come away with the win.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
I'll try heads.
It's tails.
Jason Hansen kicking off for the Titans.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
For Viking football.
Hansen boots the opening kickoff. Smith decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 16.
Steve Smith decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach.
The Vikings send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 16-yard line. Alexander takes his first carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 97 with the tackle.
Hasselbeck makes the throw after the play-action fake, and this one is incomplete. Third down, 9 yards to go.
Ed Reed with the coverage.
Edwards tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Donnie Edwards came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
it still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger takes the long snap and punts it away. Portis fields the punt at the 41. Tackled at the 44.
Clinton Portis got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Titans will start this first play of the drive at their 44-yard line. Portis gets the toss and runs into traffic. One man to beat. Finally stopped at the 37. First down.
Clinton Portis took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
First down, one man back.
Ball at the 37.
Brunell floats it to the right side, and the ball's loose. Stopped at the 26.
Terry Cousins delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there. And he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one. Coach Fisher doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Hey, we want a challenge.
Tennessee is challenging whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession,
After
Dan.
review,
I'd
the
call
play
it
has
an
been ruled
incompletion and
pass.
overturn
The
it.
receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Tennessee will not be charged a timeout. Second down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
I'm gonna sack you like a bag
Second
of
and
chips,
10.
you know?
Ball at the 37.
Brunell throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 39.
John Williams timed his jump perfectly on that last play to pick off the pass.
That's his fourth interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The Vikings stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 39-yard line. Bryant hauls it in right side and tries to get free. 20. Brought down hard at the 7. It'll be first and goal.
Antonio Bryant adds a bunch to that completion. Watch the replay.
There's the grab, and he just takes off.
He just loves to see those little white lines go by underneath his feet.
Peter, what a fantastic play. Well, I tell you, it looks like there's more than one way to make the chain gang get some exercise.
And let me tell you, they could use it. Come on, fellas, put a little sprint in your step.
First down, goal to go. Alexander picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Minnesota, bring it in for 6.
Second and goal. Ball at the 5.
Down. Check. Gray 14. Check. Gray 14.
Alexander gets the call again and picks up a couple.
Sean Alexander didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Third and goal. Ball at the 3.
Alexander picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 9, holding.
Mare from 19 yards, and they take the lead.
Lindo Mare has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Mare booms a beauty here. Portis downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Portis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Clinton Portis had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more. Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Brunell really rifles this pass, and it's off, incomplete.
And Quan Bolden had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Curtis Conway close back there, but no dice. He couldn't quite get his hands around that mid-range missile.
Third and long. They have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be fourth down. Stanley gets ready to punt this away. Stanley gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Smith fields the deep punt at the 34.
Steve Smith can make it all happen on the return. Fourth-year man out of Utah, and he's a threat every time he returns one upfield. You better close on him quick, Dan, because if he's got even a little room to run, he'll take it.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they will start at their 40-yard line.
Down. Set. Back. 43.
Babin makes the hit in the backfield at the 38.
Jason Babin not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far.
Down.
Single back, single back. Check to this side. Check.
Alexander takes it across the line and maybe picks up one on the play.
Third and 10. Ball at the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Down. Single back. Single back. Get free. Blue 13.
Smith grabs the bullet, and they get the first on third and long.
Steve Smith makes the catch with 3 defenders on his case.
I just don't know why the throw was made into triple coverage.
Hey, it worked.
Yes, it did. Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
First down, tight end to the left. Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and
Pass is
it's
incomplete.
tipped. Incomplete.
Pat Williams swatted that ball away like swatting a fly. That is how you're supposed to fill the passing lanes, baby.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
Yo, you got
Second
more
and
than the same
10.
thing coming and you try
Ball
to
at
run
the
it here.
44-yard line.
Larry, Larry, Larry.
Down.
Single back, single back. Check three, check three.
Interceptor. Dragged down at the 40.
And Reed benefits from a huge error on the receiver's part. The ball gets dropped, and he's there to scoop it up. But I don't think he's going to give it back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Titans are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 40-yard line. Bolden goes in motion.
Blue 36.
Hornet goes right up the middle and rambles for about 5.
Carrier. Leonard Little with the tackle.
Second down
and
with the
5.
tight end right.
Ball at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Down. Set. Check man. Check man. Hurry. 39. Hurry. 39.
Portis takes the handoff and chews up about 4 on the play.
Kevin Carter made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
You just stay where you are. Single back. Single back. Down. Check man. Check man. Green 15. Green 15.
Whips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. It'll be 4th down. Stanley lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stanley takes the snap and pummels this one deep. The Vikings stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Bryant goes in motion.
Blue 44. Blue 44. Hot.
Hasselbeck throws a bullet, and it's knocked away from the
Pass is
receiver. Incomplete.
Antonio Bryant was the intended receiver. Number 97 with the coverage.
Matt Hasselbeck has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 71 yards and 1 interception.
Double tight.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Vikings 20-yard line.
Down. Check 2. Check 2.
Smith makes the catch on the right sideline and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
Steve Smith reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a 3rd.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
Down. Set. Blue 22.
Alexander picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
They're going
2nd down,
2nd
empty
and
backfield.
Ball at the Vikings 38-yard line.
Rip.
Down.
Empty.
Check. Gray 14. Check. Gray 14.
Bryant goes in motion.
Hot.
Bly tips it away
Pass
on the
is
coverage. Incomplete.
Dre Bly
Couldn't have
deflection.
read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
On 2nd down, they try for the 1st, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure
Ball
that
at the
time.
Vikings 38-yard line.
Down. Set. Gray 25.
Bateman sacks him way back at the 32. 4th down coming up.
The Titans need only 3 linemen here to get to the quarterback.
Great hit.
Oh.
Yeah, makes you wonder what they would have used a 4th lineman for.
Well, he could have stood back and taken pictures for the defense's scrapbook.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on 3rd, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Berger lines up for the punt. Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Portis gets it at the 24. Brought down at the 35.
Clinton Portis racked up a few yards on the run back there,
That's the end
whittling
of the
down the
first
size of the punt a little bit.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Vikings with a small lead, 3-0. The Titans have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their 35-yard line. Toomer goes in motion.
Brown, 69.
Brunell uncorks this to the left sideline,
down,
and the
Titans.
catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Mark Brunell throws into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's have another look.
There you go. Well, the D had him covered, and they just couldn't get to the ball in time. A
First and
perfect
10.
pass.
You can't coach that.
Ball
That
at
kind of
46
pass
yards.
is instinct. Check out those numbers. You have to respect that kind of career.
Webster blasts him back at the 48.
Nate Webster was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Brunell throws a heater right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Nate Clements did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
That play would have set up a manageable third and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
Third down, 11 yards to go. Toomer didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Amani Toomer went to the outside on that last play. Had some room but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
Stanley lines up for the punt. Stanley takes the long snap and punts it away. Smith fields the punt at the 14.
Return of 4
Well,
yards on
Peter,
the
some
play.
interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. All these numbers point to one thing, Dan. A defensive struggle. They can't get complacent. A single score will change the whole complexion of the game. Steve Smith fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Vikings have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 18-yard line. Bryant goes in motion.
Goal, 52.
Bryant grabs the rope right side and is well past the markers for a first down. First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Check him,
Blue
check him, check him.
13. Blue 13.
Hasselbeck unloads this one to the left, and they can't connect.
Pass is
Incomplete.
Bobby Wade
Number
looked like he
84
had a
was the
solid
intended
catch there, and
receiver.
yet somehow he found a way to
Number
drop
50
it.
with the
Potential for
coverage.
a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You
Second
can
and
take a
10.
shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Alexander gets his 7th carry of the game and
Alexander,
maybe
the ball
picks up
carrier.
1 on the play.
Patrick Surtain with the tackle.
Sean Alexander just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he struggled to get 10 yards on 7 carries.
Let's step it up. We got
Third
this
and
one.
9.
Take him back.
Ball at the Vikings 39-yard line.
Hasselbeck rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's knocked
Pass is
away from the
incomplete.
receiver.
Bobby
Incomplete.
Shaw was the
Boss
intended
Bailey
receiver.
did a brilliant job keeping
Number
watch over his
97
zone.
with the
That
coverage.
pass didn't have a chance.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Berger gets ready to punt this away. Berger gets the ball and punts it away. Portis fields it at the 18. Stopped at the 20.
Clinton Portis got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Titans haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 20-yard line. Brunell throws a bullet to the flat, and it falls incomplete.
Clinton Portis was the intended receiver. Robert Porcher with the coverage.
Mark Brunell is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 19 yards and 1 interception.
Pass it going over
Second
the
and
top.
10. Ball at the Titans' 20-yard line.
Rip, rip. Down. Go back. Switch. Black 79. Switch. Black 79.
Portis picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Clinton Portis stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, then. Big play coming up.
Brunell throws a bullet to the flat and connects at the 20. Tackled at the 26. McKenzie was in on the tackle. That will bring up fourth down.
Mike McKenzie made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Stanley lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stanley takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Tackled at the 39.
Steve Smith returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they will start out at their 39-yard line. Alexander has his number called on first down and picks up a couple.
Sean Alexander used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Number 80 catches the lob over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
Hey guys, they about to pass. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Randy. Down. Single back. Single back.
Sean Alexander made the catch without any challenge from the defense, and he took advantage of it.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Single back. Down. Hyena Black 61. Hyena Black 61.
Ryan catches this one and gets past the markers for a first down.
Matt Hasselbeck threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
Terrific throw there. He's gotten off to a very good start today.
His team expects nothing less from him, and neither does he. Check out the yards after the catch. That's where a receiver can earn his paycheck.
Alexander chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the 29.
Bro. Down.
Alexander catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
All right, Vikings, let's get a first down.
Give it up, Bo.
Third and 5.
The earlier you can go
Ball
home.
at the 28-yard line.
Down.
Richardson goes in motion.
Single back. Black 25.
Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and it's off incomplete.
With the deflection.
That's how it's done. Were you watching? That's it. That's my man.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 9, holding.
Murray with the 45-yard attempt and puts it straight through the uprights and good.
Murray takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Murray kicks this one away. Portis fields it all the way back at the 1. Brought down at the 26. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Clinton Portis received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Titans could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 26-yard line. This one will fall incomplete.
Nate Clements didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Brunell passes a high, long one, and it's complete at the 45, 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown.
Anquan Bolden is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
Peter, he'll add a touchdown to his stats, and he has to be very happy with that.
You bet. Big play, my friend.
Jason Hansen to attempt the extra point. Number 2, holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Hansen rockets this one deep. Alexander decides to take it out of the end zone.
Return to 15.
Stopped at the 16.
Sean Alexander decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach.
The Vikings offense comes out and finds themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 16-yard line. Smith goes in motion. Alexander will take the handoff and heads out right. Dragged down at the 25.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down with a split backfield. Alexander will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
Donnie Edwards brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball and make the play, it was him.
Che goes in motion. Alexander has his number called on third down, and
Go ahead, bring him out. Bring him out. You got the change.
No first, baby, no first. Yeah, no first, baby, no first. Oh, man.
Berger lines up for the punt.
In punt formation. Clinton Portis to make the return.
Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Portis fields the punt at the 37. Tackled at the 48.
Clinton Portis did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Titans are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their 48-yard line. Rodgers didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Charles Rodgers didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Not much there had they completed it, but there was a little room to maneuver afterwards. Perhaps a big play.
Perhaps not.
Second down coming up. Second down with the tight end right. Brunell dumps it out left, and it's incomplete. Portis catches it in the flat and is at the 50. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Clemens with the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Steve Smith to make
Stanley
the return.
lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stanley takes the snap and punts it away. Green gathers it up at the 8.
Michael Green manages to catch this very nice punt, but the kicking team is there to make sure the catch is about all he gets. Not much pickup on that run
That's
back.
the end of the second
And that'll
quarter.
do it for the first half of this one. The Titans with a small lead, 7-6. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, kids, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Vikings should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Sean Williams is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Vikes have it off an interception. Antonio Bryant came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. That set up a no-brainer 20-yard field goal. The Vikes, midway through the first, Vikes out in front by 3. Ed Reed was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Vikes again have it. Matt Hasselbeck would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Vikes leading 3-0. Mark Brunell would find his target on this one. The Vikes still early in the second quarter. Matt Hasselbeck would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Vikes late into the second quarter. Vikes ahead by 3. Olindo Mare, Whoa! Would come on and connect on the field goal try. Titans still late in the half. Anquan Bolden came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 74-yard touchdown for the Titans. And that's where we'll leave this one. Vikes are down, but still in it, 7-6. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time, there can be no question. Anquan Bolden has taken over this game. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Titans will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 7-6. Now let's get to the game. Mare kicks it off to begin the second half. Portis downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Brunell throws this on a rope, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 17.
Check out this replay, Dan. Watch the focus here.
He's got it, and I must say that was some clever maneuvering to get into a position where he could pick it off.
You can't coach instincts like that.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as they start at the 17-yard line. Alexander picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 15.
Hasselbeck throws a bullet here, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number 40 came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Third down, empty backfield. Alexander goes in motion. Alexander catches it in the flat, and he will be short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Patrick Surtain made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 4th down, 4 yards to go.
Holding.
Mare from 29 yards out, and they take the lead.
Lindo Mare puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
That's his 3rd field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense.
All right.
Sorry.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Mare rockets this one deep. Portis downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans' offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line. Webster tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Nate Webster targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Bolden goes in motion. It's intercepted. No one in front of him. he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Nate Clements intercepts the ball close to the end zone, so you know he's going for it. And he gets it. What a huge play for the defense as they put points on the board.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
Yeah, he's been going for the ball all day, and, well, it's really paid off.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra point
it's
is
good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Mare booms a beauty here. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone.
The Titans offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 20-yard line. Brunell throws a heater right sideline, and
Pass
it's
is
tipped. Incomplete.
21 with the deflection.
Yeah, good job, man. Yeah.
Mark Brunell has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 103 yards and 3 interceptions.
They're going there. They're going
Second
there.
and 10. Ball at the Titans' 20-yard line.
It's check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
Portis goes in motion. Bolden hauls it in right side, and he's looking for room.
First down,
Chased
Titans.
down at the 26. It will be first down.
And Quan Bolden keeps the party going after making the catch right here. And now he's off for more. Coaches love receivers who believe his job is just starting when he makes the catch.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a
First
very
and 10.
precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there. Dan, I like that stat. Way to keep moving after the catch.
Portis barrels off his left guard and maybe picks up one on the play.
Second and 9. Ball at the 25.
Down. Safe back. Weak back. Green 15.
Bolden catches it left sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
And Quan Bolden plays this one perfectly, getting himself to the right place at the right time to make the catch. The defense should be embarrassed that they let this one get away.
Yeah, Peter, they had him double covered, and they still couldn't get to the ball in time. He was just too good for them.
Yeah, he's an incredible receiver. Nothing gets in his way.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Portis takes this one way out left and gets past the line. Stopped at the 3. Second down from the I.
Ball at the 3.
Schlesinger goes in motion. Portis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up third down.
Terry Cousin targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he did a super job of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Portis carries it for a third time in a row and gets the touchdown.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
That's the first time he's seen the end zone, and you know it was going to happen sooner or later.
Oh, he expects to have something under that TD stat at the end of every game.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Saying I'm a club, I'm a player, I'm a thug, eyes are glazed. The gloves are full of weak, I'm in your face. Stuck to the nines with my 40 eyes, my vest on, mine's gone, eyes roll back. I got the ball to take it all and leave you standing stupid. Watch your jaw drop, thin socks, swaying like a noodle.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hansen kicks this one away. Smith fields the kickoff at the 3. Dragged down at the 28.
Steve Smith got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
All right, man. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 28-yard line.
Down. Set.
Alexander takes it for his 14th carry and moves forward for 7.
Sean Alexander played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Another run up the gut, and we've seen him take more than his share of carries there. He's definitely had lanes to run through.
Yeah, superb blocking up front, too.
Alexander will get the carry on second down and barely picks up the first down. First down, both wideouts to the right.
Check goal 21. Check goal 21.
Intercepted. Tackled at the 46.
Number 40 knew exactly where the ball was going on that last play thanks to some great single zone coverage. His positioning got him the interception.
That's his 4th interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The Titans offense takes the field, and their running game really hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as they start at the 46-yard line. Portis will get the carry on first down and picks up a couple.
Sean Williams with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Brady snags the missile, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Mark Brunell makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 193 yards and 1 touchdown.
First down, tight end to the left. Brunell makes the pass, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
They're going air. They're going
Second
air.
and 10. Ball at the 24-yard line.
Portis has his number called on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
Ronaldo Hill tackled him so close to the markers he can probably taste it, along with the dirt and the grass he's trying to spit out.
That's his second tackle so far. 4th down and less than a yard. Hansen kicks it from 31 yards, and they take the lead.
Jason Hansen has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Hansen rockets this one deep. Smith downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Alexander bulldozes right of center and maybe picks up one on the play. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Vikings' 21-yard line.
Hasselbeck tips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Steve Smith had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
No good. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete with the deflection.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We're bringing it.
Second and 10. Ball at the Vikings' 33-yard line.
Hasselbeck rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Was the intended receiver.
Matt Hasselbeck has been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by these numbers, he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled to get 149 yards and no touchdowns.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Vikings' 33-yard line.
Barrett hunts him down and gets the sack way back at the 28. That will bring up 4th down. Berger gets ready to punt this away.
Clinton Portis to make the return.
Berger gets the ball and punts it away. Portis gets it at the 30. Tackled at the 39.
Clinton Portis did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Titans offense will start this drive at their 39-yard line. Toomer snags the dart right sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Amani Toomer easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
They've stuck with short passes like that, Peter.
Well, they know the receiver can pick up a few after the catch. They're getting the wiggle room they need.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Titans with a small lead, 17-16. Second down, 5 yards to go. Brunell puts his arm into this one, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 37.
Nate Clements knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about mid-air receptions.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Vikings are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 37-yard line.
Single back, single back.
Tracks him down back at the 35.
Sean Alexander has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 36 yards on 17 carries.
Alexander.
Second and 11. Ball at the Vikings' 35-yard line.
Hasselbeck dumps this one to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Tony Richardson could have had a nice run up the sidelines on that one, but didn't make the catch. That's incomplete.
Third down, empty backfield.
Ball at the Vikings' 35-yard line.
The 42. Williams will be credited with the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Matt Hasselbeck tried to scramble his way out of trouble back there, but doesn't get much in the way of yardage. You know, it's hard to improvise a play like that, and once you cross the line, you become one-dimensional and much easier to take down.
Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger takes the long snap and punts it away. Stopped at the 20.
Clinton Portis got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Titans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Little makes the sack just behind the line.
Leonard Little all down the quarterback for the loss of a little yardage and a lot of momentum there.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down from the I. Brunell dumps this one to the flat, and this one is incomplete.
Mark Brunell was really rolling the dice there by throwing into double coverage. You know, they might have picked him off there.
Toomer didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Amani Toomer ran a short out pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the connection. Incomplete pass.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Stanley lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Stanley takes the long snap and punts it away. Dragged down at the 50.
Steve Smith did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Vikings start this one on the center logo at their 50-yard line. Alexander has his number called on first down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 5. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Listen up. Go 26. Listen up. Go 26.
Alexander takes his 19th carry of the game and gains about 3 yards.
Pat Williams with the tackle.
Keep him out of the zone.
3rd and 3.
Single back.
Ball at the
Single
43.
back. Down.
Reed makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Ed Reed knocked that pass down. Man, he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That's his 3rd batted ball. And he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
To make the return.
Berger gets ready to punt this away. Berger takes the snap and punts it away. The Titans have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line. Portis will take this one off the toss and picks up a couple.
Clinton Portis had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Brunell fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Terry Cousin knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Mike McKenzie was with the receiver all the way back there on that deep corner route and interrupted the pass. Incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Stanley lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stanley gets the snap and punts it away. Smith fields the punt at the 37. Stopped at the 47.
Steve Smith racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they have good field position again. They will start at their 47-yard line. Grabs the rope right side, and that's good for 6.
Matt Hasselbeck played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. It's all about accuracy in that situation.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
2nd down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Sean
Alexander used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls, or wide receivers for that matter.
Surtain makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That will bring up 4th down.
Patrick Surtain couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. Why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Berger lines up for the punt. Berger gets the ball and punts it away. Portis fields it at the 14. Brought down at the 20.
Clinton Portis didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Titans offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Portis catches it in the flat and gains a couple.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
Second and 7. Ball at the Titans' 22-yard line.
Portis loses one on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Nate Webster targeted the ball carrier early, but didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be his fourth tackle of the contest. Rodgers bobbles and drops it. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Charles Rodgers had a chance for a mid-range completion back there, but he just couldn't connect. No catch.
Third and long. They have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be fourth down. Stanley lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stanley takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Smith fields the deep punt at the 32. Tackled at the 37.
Steve Smith got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Vikings haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 37-yard line. Smith didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Steve Smith went to the outside on that last play, had some room but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
Hasselbeck throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
And Reed swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down, one man back. Wade goes in motion. No good. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Sean Alexander set up for the screen back there. He had blockers ready, but forgot to catch the ball.
Berger gets ready to punt this away.
Clinton Portis to make the return.
Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Portis fields the punt at the 19. Tackled at the 31.
Clinton Portis racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Titans offense takes the field, and they will start at the 31-yard line. Portis picked up about 7, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
Clinton Portis played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Second down, 3 yards to go.
Ball at the Titans' 38-yard line.
Rips and duck. The Vikings take their first timeout. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:57. Portis, the Vikings will take a timeout. That's their second. Stanley lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Steve Smith to make the return.
Stanley takes the snap and punts it away. Smith takes it at the 24. Dragged down at the 26.
Steve Smith didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Vikings start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:46. Alexander pushes it over the middle, and he's stopped right there. Second down, both wideouts to the right. Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Dre Bly had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Third down, the clock is stopped at 1:29. Bly tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Dre Bly came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
4th and 16. Ball at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
Hasselbeck lobs it to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. One man to beat, no one in front of him. Touchdown!
Yeah, baby!
Patrick Surtain picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown will add to their lead late in the game.
Well, time is the enemy right now, Dan. We'll see what happens.
Jason Hansen to attempt the extra point. Number 2, holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hansen booms a beauty here. Smith decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free, tackled at the 20.
Steve Smith took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Vikings will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:13. Edwards tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Donnie Edwards came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Gets the sack. The Vikings take a timeout. That's their final one.
Go Hasselbeck, come on, we need a first down.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:03.
Vikings 15-yard line.
Wade makes the nice catch, and he will be well short of the markers. The clock continues to wind down. It'll be fourth down. Hasselbeck rifles this one hard over the middle, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long. Hasselbeck spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down and 4 wideouts in the
Ball
game.
at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
Down! Victor! Victor!
Hasselbeck lobs this one way over the middle, and it's off.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Antonio Bryant was the intended receiver. Number 97 with the coverage.
You look real tired.
Third and 10.
Real tired.
Ball at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
Down! Shotgun! Set! Blue 13!
Surtain makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth and 10. Ball at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
Hunts him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
The Titans are one guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done. Check it out. Ouch. Oh, they got through anyway. That is determination.
They had the right idea there, going for it, trying to put the ball in the end zone, but they couldn't convert.
It was the right time to roll the dice, Dan, but this time the house wins and they turn it over. Dan, this game is over. There's no way for the D to stop the clock, and the offense is just going to sit on the ball to win this one.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Titans come out on top, 24-16. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
That's right, fellas. That's right, fellas. We got it.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Titans stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Derek Rogers shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. After driving 5 yards on 3 plays, Olindo Mare sets up with a little chip shot, and this one is no problem to connect for their third field goal. Titans losing by 2. Sean Williams would turn the tide here as he would scoop up the fumble and hightail it the other way. They move ahead by 9. The Titans in control after a fumble recovery. Anquan Bolden emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 54-yard play that set up a Titan touchdown. Titans behind 16-14. Number 40 would come up with a big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Titans, after getting an interception, the Titans in control at the 45. Mark Brunell connected with his man on this one. That set up a 32-yard field goal. Titans up by 1. Nate Clements was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Vikes on D. Patrick, yes, I'm Surtain, was able to step in front of his pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Titans. Vikes trailing 24-16. Matt Hasselbeck would find his target on this one, and that's where we'll leave this one. Titans edge out a win, 24-16. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Anquan Bolden is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You played great today, and you edged them out in a hard-fought game. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
This is how we do it, as we always do it. We come together as a team and give it our all. My teammates really helped me out. I couldn't ask for a better group of guys to play alongside. I'm just happy to get the W and ready to move on to next game.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.